few days have passed in my Minecraft world since last episode. Just a few. We made a sniffer exhibit that's connected to a mining or museum type of build, and it really made me want to get to work on the rest of the city, or at least the interior of it. You guys gave me so many ideas when I was streaming, and I was even given a suggestion from a YouTuber that I really love who's just such a good builder and has amazing content and ideas. That just added to my excitement, and I just really wanted to get started on this city. It's been so long since we built the walls, it needs something inside to give it some life, you know? But it wouldn't be a survival video if I didn't get distracted immediately after becoming inspired.
Bruh.
So let's do a little bit of a speed run of what I've done since the last episode, shall we? I went mining, farmed withers/skeletons, mined stone, iron, made a big box, frogs getting balls, mud generator, netherite, ligabotokwa, more eggs, got paper, decorated, mined a zoo area, sniffer seed collection baby, guardian farm, making certified hood classics, and watching some mushrooms grow. Yes, mushrooms. This is why we can never get stuff done on stream. Okay, so how does that help us build our city? Well, it doesn't. Sort of. See, in order to build the city, I wanted to get as many building blocks as possible so I can make sure that each building has a unique identity and personality. Some cool looking blocks that I'd like to use for this build are prismarine and all of its variants, coral blocks and fans, terracotta, concrete, nether woods, and birch. So the Guardian farm takes off prismarine blocks from the list. It looks really bad, but eventually I am going to be building something over the farm and in the sky, and even messing with that temple in the future. But it's chill for now though. I also don't have coral blocks or fans. I feel so bad for breaking the reefs because I know that in real life, reefs are extremely delicate and can break even with the simplest touch of a human being. Since I love nature and I am a total baby, I will be waiting for the wandering trader to give me some traits. Obviously, that's what he does. I'm using a mod called Vanilla Tweaks, which has a setting in it that makes villagers infinitely trade with you, so it shouldn't be that bad, but my pockets are definitely gonna be very empty by the time I'm done getting all of that coral. Terracotta is actually pretty easy to get now. Now, yes, I could go mining in the Badlands, but as I've said before, I cannot stand destroying biomes. They just look so ugly after, and I feel so bad about it. It's just not my type of playstyle. So, since I made a mud generator, I can actually move those mud blocks on top of dripstones with the spikes on them, and eventually that'll convert into clay, and I can cook that, and then it'll become terracotta, and I can have an infinite amount. But I want to use colored terracotta, so I'm gonna need dyes for that. And that's where Indu Town comes in. But I haven't finished those farms yet either. Thankfully, concrete has an easy solution though, because of Minecraft physics. Gravity blocks can be duped through an end portal very easily, or, you know, whatever this is. I duped some ender dragon eggs basically the same way for future builds. I've already made every color in the game for concrete, so I just gotta AFK for a few hours and I should be set for a little while. Now, the woods are easy to get. Just turn my brain off, slap on a YouTube video, and just do some farming. Okay, the building blocks are a work in progress, but whatever. We can get to building the city now. Psych! We can't just put all these blocks that we're gathering up in the middle of nowhere. It would just look so disgusting. So let's head on over to where I've been spending most of my time in this world as of late. Branching off from our storage area, I've mined out a massive area with 4 different layers. Bulk storage will be at the bottom for things like cobblestone, frog lights, and stuff that's easy to get in general that I always have too much of. On the middle ground floor, I've decorated some walls, and I'm going to be putting things like farms and more specific type of storages. For instance, armor, banner types, and stuff like that will go into one separate room, and it'll have a theme based on what's inside. Above that, I'm gonna put an entertainment area. I'll put references to YouTubers and a place to start my stream, as well as some things that you guys have suggested on those streams. The top floor will be the villager trading area and some other random builds. Just like this cake. It's the world's tastiest cake.
This is kind of like a big scientific breakthrough.
I'm also probably gonna put my bedroom up here because I don't really use my old one anymore, and it's kind of lackluster compared to what I've built around it now. It's been hella fun to stream with you all on Twitch, but there are some bits of it that suck hardcore. Andesite. There's some. Okay, I won't miss it down here. I'm gonna get like a few. I don't even want to get too much. Oh my god, why are you guys down here? Why are you guys down here? I totally forgot you were following me. Oh my god. I wonder if people don't bring their pets anywhere. Jesus. Also, time we just sit down our Minecraft pets. I don't want them. If they go into the lava and they die, I'm literally gonna end stream and start crying. I'm not even joking. I would literally lose my crap. Okay. Get away from the lava! Nobody go into the frickin' lava! We are leaving! Children, we are leaving! Teleport. Wheel, get your frickin' butt. I don't want to play this game, man. I don't want to play this game. It's a nice little way of honoring Wheel. We're actually tearing up. It's so sad, though. Wheels. Nature. Gathering. Center. Memorial. Wheels Nature Gathering Center. Speaking of that area, I have incorporated a bunch of designs from a YouTuber that I mentioned earlier in this video, BubLimeYo. I kind of took a lot of his ideas and added them to my own world, which hopefully he's okay with. Please don't come after me, bub. But I saw him do a bunch of cool builds that I would have never even thought of, so I just had to incorporate them somehow. Some of the things that I've copied are things like these flower bins outside of the Sniffer exhibit, waterlogged leaves so that I can place coral anywhere without having to worry about it drying up, using the new pictures to add some variation in the type of texture in the walls, and in general, just adding more detail to my builds and kind of understanding color theory. I still suck so bad at the last bit, but hopefully I'm getting better. Make sure to check out his BLY series sometime because he is super underrated and honestly deserves so many more subs and attention. Okay, catch up over. We're gonna keep it very simple today and I refuse to get distracted. I'm gonna be using 169% of my brain to be focused on building today. It's gonna look pretty, it's gonna give off end vibes, it's gonna have book storage, and obviously we'll need a hidden passageway. Yep, it's time to build the library, baby. Over in this direction, I've already set up a bunch of different blocks, and I'm just realizing now how cluttered this is. I actually already forgot something, so just give me 1 second. So this is the space that we have to work with and kind of make a library at. Now, you don't see this, okay? First of all, what we gotta figure out is what are we gonna put for the walls? Now, so far, these are the only walls here. I feel like that's really dark. What about bricks? Bricks? Out of all of those different blocks, I actually like the bricks and the end stone. I think the end stone's winning me over some more. So let's see how that looks all around. There's only so much that I can do with end stone, but I think that for a foundation like this, kind of setting up the corners, I think that'll look great. This is gonna be kind of a big area to have a secret room. Maybe the secret room won't go here. You know what I'll do? Maybe I'll make the secret room and I won't tell you guys. And I'm gonna put you guys up to the test if you can actually find those secret hidden doors that you always see thumbnails for. Is it possible? Do you guys know how to find them? Well, we're gonna find out. But first, I really ought to get back to building. Oh, and also, for anyone wondering, I had worked on some note blocks and that's what these are. These trigger off all of the note blocks down here. And this is actually what it sounds like for anyone who is, you know, wondering. It's a banger, I know. Because this is the Batcave's library, so I want to make like some art going up the walls and stuff. So I've got some black wool. So I think we're gonna stick with this and let's go make some steps and also some slabs and we can get started on a cool design. Oh! He looks really stupid. Okay, it looks very derpy right now, but that'll get better, probably. Why the heck am I trying to freestyle this when I have a dragon head? Your service is appreciated, my boy. Okie dokie. Let's place you down. So, yeah, I see the resemblance. Are you guys brother and sister? You know what? No, this isn't even bad. I'm not even gonna pretend like this is bad. This is fine. Okay, the eye looks so cute. The eyes look so cute. Gotta add in the mouth somehow. And that, I'm gonna assume that means it comes out. So, kind of just made it look like a duck. Oh, you know what would be so cool? So what if we extend this out? We get rid of this path and we put like a book return office counter spot here. That would be so sick. Okay, I think I'm starting to get into a rhythm. It doesn't really make any sense right now, but I'm really hoping it's gonna soon. Oh yeah, that still looks fierce. Okay, I'm a big fan, big fan. I'm liking the direction that we are going. I think we're gonna need some type of bin to throw in your books at. So, let's use a smoker, you know? Let's get some imagination in. And I think it's actually just gonna be placed right in this little corner. See what it looks like with the cartography table. Now that doesn't look so bad. Now I just remembered also, I want to keep that open as much as I can, but that is a very hard ask. So maybe a trap door would do me some good. And oh my gosh, this works out perfectly because the top of the smoker is a circular type of, you know, cube. And then this is a circular type of cube as well. There we are. Okay, and if I make this another one, that might just work. I think we'll just say that the librarian's very tall, so when they're getting the books back, they can just and just pick it up. That's the whole point of Minecraft, right? You're supposed to use your imagination. Oh my God, what did I run? Imagination. And boop. There we are, nice little, ooh, I like that. It's gonna be a wall here. Let's try to keep that one open space. And let's see about moving this so both sides are showing. No. Like that. No. There we are. Okay. Now we're rocking. So, pot up here. Wither rose. Does that make any particle effects in there? I don't think it does. I think if you place it on normal stuff, it makes particle effects. But there, it just doesn't look nice. Over here, we're gonna need a flower that's like really majestic. Flower that's really majestic. Okay. Lily of the Valley. Here, I'm going to have some type of ladder that goes up. We're gonna separate this between the mid enchants and the curses or single enchants. So I think we'll make a tiny little section over here. I always hated in schools how they would call it non-fiction. Like, why can't you just say it's real? We're gonna be doing things a little bit differently here, okay? What we're gonna be doing is just labeling this as hogwash because these enchants are just that. They're hogwash. Let's just put in a bunch of these bookshelves. Let's add in our ladders. I've set up a scaffolding that kind of displays where I want for the second floor to be, and I don't really know what's a good spot for this. So I think here we could just add in some purple and maybe restart it with these end bricks for the second layer. That looks pretty good to me. Actually, end at the very top does not look bad. I think that's what we'll stick with here then. Right where this scaffolding is will be the block for the walkway. So it'll be more like that. I can work with all of this underneath. I think if I do a little bit of shuffling around of some stuff, I might be able to make a light post work with some end rods. Let's try these far corners and then get the end rods. Oh yeah, oh, okay. Let's just pretty evenly fill out the rest of this. I don't want for any of it to look weird in any way. Now that we have the hogwash section done, it is time to put all of these away. So are our bookshelves pretty empty? Yeah. Is that a good thing? Yeah. This is just one section. It's the hogwash, it's the bad stuff. So imagine how many books I just haven't brought along with me on my journeys because they're hogwash. They're so bad. I think on the corners, some nice birch could be lovely. I think actually just in its raw form it would be great. Birch isn't bad. You guys are just mean. And you're mean to everyone who likes birch, which has never made any sense to me. Birch is an amazing wood type. And the sooner that we can realize that, honestly, I think the more we'll grow as a society overall. I think these bone blocks will make a fine addition to my collection. No, I think they'll just, they'll just be a really nice little add-on. That looks great. And I guess we do the same on the other side. Okay, this I like. So I guess the next logical step would be to get to work on our second design on our wall. I think we could make some type of like dragon, like kind of like flying, like flapping its wings out and looking really cool. I'm gonna map out like a generalized design. I've already tried to do this once. Hasn't really worked out the best for me, but I think that if I try to get a more generalized idea, it'll go better. 2 pieces here. Break away these 4 blocks, and I'm gonna do just like this. It's a thought. It's going places and coming back for college. From there, we should just do kind of a slim dragon. Our dragon's gonna be on a diet. No more eating people for you, Sally. Should add like a crest. Actually kind of like the idea of this being closed off. So, let's add in some blackstone. Make it kind of look like that's its tummy. Black, black, black. This is gonna be really derpy. Love building. Okay. Oh, this is like if Toothless. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, let's not mess up on the wings now. Oh, that's so adorable. That's so cute. I don't even need to overcomplicate it. This is so cute. Oh, I love that. I wonder if there's something else I could put, like, maybe other than the stone. I don't like moving the stone, but I don't know how well the other stuff's gonna go with. Would green go good? I don't know, guys. Green might be it. Is green the answer? Just like always, green is in fact the answer. Amazing. Oh, and I love how the eyes kind of follow you. You're reading a book about like dragons. You see this little guy. Would giving him a nose, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna. This is the very center of this area, this little wall here. And we're gonna name it. Now, we do have a pretty significant amount of books, so I think this one I'm gonna kind of put up for more storage than the rest. I don't feel like you really get too many like meh books. Like most of them are either good or they're hogwash. So that's what we're rocking with for this section. Now let's get to organizing these bad boys. Making a library for you and me. Yeah. This, you know, this is interesting. Once I finished placing all that, I turned over here and I was like, wait a hot second. We can put a little block right under another little block. And that is all of the meh chests totally done. Now, the only 2 sections that are left are the curses enchant or the singular enchant, so channeling, mending, infinity flame, and all of the actually good ones. So why is there Swift Sneak 3 in here? Bro, I will go through and transform everything with a few minor details here and there, and then we'll do a little bit of a walkthrough. So let's get to it. I don't know how long it's been, but I did turn on the mini HUD at the top left corner while I was recording earlier. Right now it's 9:30 at night, but this has taken me so long to build, but I am so proud, okay? So the reason why I'm staring at the ground right here is because we are about to showcase what I've done. Don't mind the shulkers, it's, you know, it's a mess. You enter. Oh. I love how the eyes kind of like follow you, especially on that one. That one, it really follows you. But anyways, let's start off. So here I have like a grand table. Like if you have any friends, you can come and sit down here and... You can come and sit down here and you can have a lovely little get together. Now, I've been seeing so many build ideas on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, and one of them have been these little type of leg designs where there's anvils. I can just use these very freely and it's super easy. Now, of course, this area isn't done, but I'm not gonna be tackling all of the base today. So we have some new archaeology pots, we got some cartographies, little creeper painting, just some random storage, you know, you never know. I personally love this little nook and cranny where you can just like sit here. It's like got a lower light level compared to everything else, at least with the shaders on. You can just kind of, you know, it makes you look like you're working on some very exciting little thing here. I didn't know what to do here. Like, I guess the librarian just sits here. She watches in her little cage. These are gonna be trash cans, like trash bins. So if you're at a library and you're working on something, like a lot of people go to libraries just to work on stuff. We got our little ladder that doesn't go all the way up. It's kind of pointless. You can only get to these books, but hogwash we already put away. I had it in the chest for all my book storage, and I made like this very romantic little side area just because it's, you know, it's cool. And upstairs, oh, we're not gonna get to that yet, but oh my god, is it pretty. So here we have, I wanna say that it's a pirate ship, but looking at it now, it kind of looks like white dye. I mean, there are some similarities, but like, I know it's not white dye, but like, do I know it's not white dye? Anyways, moving on, we have this lovely area. Oh my gosh. So there's books in here, lovely little seating area. And I was like, oh, there's like a little cubby. You can sit here. You can read under candlelight and you got this nice little painting. And over here, another trash can. I don't know why I'm showing off the trash cans, but that's what I want to do. Here we got another little bit of the flowers. I don't know what to do with all the chorus fruit that I have, so I'm just gonna awkwardly shove that one there. And over here's all my book storage because I don't really know where else to put it. So I'm like, it'll just go right here. Also, yes, it's a floating pot. Over here, I don't know what I was going for. The whole vibe of like, okay, it's time for a nice break, you know. Let's get the books, let's get the little papers, let's get a candle, you know, and let's chow down. Dude, I am so happy with that. That is so cute. And the more that I look at it, the more I love it. This dragon a lot different than the pixel art one. This one is scary. But anyways, now is the time we've all been waiting for, the upstairs portion. Go upstairs, it's nice. Another nice little pot. I'm trying to incorporate the pots, you know. And you'll see up here that there's a lot of, I don't want to say corruption, but it's definitely, there's some of that end void looking stuff. Now, I had seen a bunch of things online and they all incorporated windows into their library builds, like just so you can see the open sky, but we are like 70,000 blocks underground. So I was like, well, why not make it look like the night sky? Let's just add a little bit of, add like the stars or something. Over here, I haven't labeled it actually, but this is all of the kind of like single-use items, or the very good items. So I'm pretty sure what I'm holding in my hand right now is Unbreaking 3. Okay, well, it's a 3. These are the Unbreaking ones, and this one's the super god tier one. I'll probably forget that as more time goes on. Over here are the single type of things, like they're one word or they can't really be stacked, and I'm not gonna use too many of them, so we got all that. Very nice stuff here. I added this banner. I think that might be the logo for the library, actually. We've got another little view of the dragon and the little baby dragon. Oh! This is the kids section, so you can see all the nice little flowers on the floor, save the planet, encouraging good behavior, you know, a little painting for them to kind of ponder life and be like, what the heck is art anyways? It doesn't even make sense. And then across the way, you see the flowers start to fade a little bit, you know, you see a little bit more of a darker vibe, and it says the good stuff. So you know that this is the adult area. And in this area, it's pretty much the exact opposite of the hogwash. So down here, you'll see all the bow stuff. Up here, you should see all of the armor and damaging type of things. Over here is like, this one's thorns. I forget which one this is. Depth Strider. This one is protection, or respiration, I should say. Projectile protection. So, you know, this might not be the best way of going about it, but it's a library, okay? I can organize however I want. I hate Dewey Decimal! This is a better system than the Dewey Decimal system. I'm just gonna say that, and I'm gonna leave it there. Because if not, oh, don't you get me started on Dewey Decimal! Anyways. And then over here is going to be where our Amethyst Geode farms are actually connected, and our mines.
Also meet Stevie and Clementine. They spawned in while I was building and they're chill.
I promised a secret doorway. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time here. Can you figure out where the secret doorway is? I'll give you like 10 seconds. I'll give you 10 seconds. If you answered over here, you'd be correct. Now, how do you think you open the secret entrance? Okay, there's only so many possible places that this could be. So how do you get in? I'll give you another 10 seconds to figure it out, okay? Okay, well, you're all wrong. I just want to tell you that. I have upgraded my redstone. I know. It's about time I freaking evolved. And I have created the ultimate secret passageway. Let's take ourselves over here. Seems like there's nothing. Well, bammo. That was supposed to work. Oh, it did. Yeah, it did. First try. Hold on. Okay, I have kaboom! There it goes. Okay, anyways. So you walk into this secret little room. You're greeted by a lot of different things all at once. Got a nice little cake. Num 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 if we could. A little chest for, you know, whatever. You turn, and it's just a remember you matter. Because sometimes, even in your own single player worlds, you need a little reminder. And let me just tell you, buds, you matter. Anyway, so we're gonna drop down the bombing chute now. And this is familiar to the people who watch the stream. Right next to the library. And as you can see, Elephant, what the heck is this? Why does it go on for so long? This is where, before I update to 1.20.2, which right now I'm on 1.20.1, I am going to be getting every single type of book, enchantment, all of the above from villagers, because I want to be prepared. And I know that I said up top on the 4th floor is where I'm going to have my villager trading hall. Well, that is for everything else, okay? that is for all of the different related items. I just want to make sure that I have all of the enchantments easy and at my fingertips down here. But that is going to be it for today, buds, and I hope you had a great time watching. Oh my god, am I proud of it. This just goes to show sometimes you gotta take that extra 5 hours and you'll get something great. So I can't wait to get confused, you know, later down the line at what all these books are and where everything is, but that's a problem for future Elephant. So I will catch you all in the next video, and remember, buds, to join the village today. It's only a click away.